So let's talk about the email example. This is, I feel, a perfect email where you are talking to a customer. It's basically a B2B sales email where you are one. If you see, there's a proper formatting. The email does not look cluttered. If you see out here, it's uh, it's a pointed discussion with every paragraph or only 2-3 paragraphs total into the email. And also there is some post subscript, means there's some information added here where our customer can go into the detail. So let's get into every single thing which is important. The subject which I have spoken about is a critical thing. That's where the customer is going to get engaged and open your email. If your subject is not interesting enough, it doesn't make sense to customer, the chances are that your email will go to trash and the person is not, and you will lose that chance of converting that customer into your sales kitty. So subject, I think subject should be one very important thing, which is called as CTA. CTA is call to action. So out here, this email very clearly talks about, it's basically an invitation for discussion with the customer. So and you have written a quick chat invitation. The whole idea out here is to give some kind of an crispness that you don't want, means customers' time is required is important. You are giving yourself also the importance in this, and that's why you're saying that quick chat invitation. It's a very, I would say, progressive engagement word. Then you are writing the purpose. What is actually the purpose you want to achieve through this email? This this subject line, enhancing Zoho strategy, serves two purposes. One is obviously it gives the purpose of the email. Second thing is the personalization. The personalization in sense is that when it's not a mass email where you be just talking, sending to hundreds of people at one go. Out here you are talking about, because you're taking the customer's name, and obviously you are also writing the what is the purpose of writing this email. So this subject line is actually a very high engagement one. It is one is pushing the customer to take some action, and then it's also clearly defining that what is the purpose of the email with personalization. Now let's get into the body of the email. The Since it's a very professional email and you are supposedly writing to the customer, maybe a senior person. Whenever you're writing to senior person, as discussed, use the proper salutation. Out here, your dear Mr. So and so, dear Mr. Kumar, is a very professional and a formal way of writing to someone. You're giving that respects that what the person demands, and it looks professional. Then the greetings is very professional. I would say slightly old kind of thing, but yes, it works out well because writing, I hope this email finds you well, is a perfect standard, I would say, standard way of starting your email. Now, out here, because I see it's a sales email, so what you are trying to do is that you are setting the stage for further discussion, where out here you are talking about the customer background, given Zoho's leadership in the SaaS industry. This serves two things. One is it gives the personalization, because you're talking about that you know about the customer, what work does he does, what kind of position or does he hold. So this one will give that kind of confidence that you have done some pre-work before writing to the customer. And then out here, you are talking about the need. Why are you contacting the customer? That I understand the importance of staying ahead. This is the need, which is the clearly definition in the email. So once the customer has read this first email, so there are chances that 70 to 80% of the emails get rejected just at this line. So it cannot be a standard email. It has to be a personalized email. You must be very, very clear that what do you want to achieve through that email. And then at point of time, you also understand what does that the another person, the customer requires. And when the need is clearly defined, this will then help the customer to move next. At least he will move into the next line or the next paragraph when you set the tone of the email in the proper sense. Next line, if you see, is the solution. Out here, what do you show customer will say, yes, I understand the importance of staying ahead. What do you want to talk to me? What do you want to achieve? So out here, you have set uh, a perfect stage for discussion. Now, what do you want to talk about? Why are you suited for the job of doing this implementation, helping us implement this? So now here you will talk ABC consultants having 30 plus years of extensive experience serving esteemed clients like A, B, C, client number one, client number two, client number three. So what this email is trying to do is that it is saying that why I am suited for this job. I have so many years of experience. I have helped clients like reputed clients like this, and so now you're making a statement. We are very quick to support your goals. Please think now, if you are the customer and you have read this email, would you give or not give one chance to talk about what does he want to achieve? How can you help me in achieving that? So once you have a good mature experience out there, you have respected clients there, and when you make this kind of statement that we can really support, I think 70 to 80% of your job is done. Now is what are you trying to do is that you are doing a CTA, which is called action. You are suggesting the customer a brief call with the CEO. My CEO is a well-respected name, well-versed, and then you're making a statement. The CEO's insights and expertise would be invaluable in guiding our approach. Obviously, you're giving importance to customer also because this customer holds a leadership position in the industry, and they are then you're asking to schedule a quick call at the earliest convenience. Out here, just write rather than just writing earliest convenience, you can give just Friday 4 p.m. so you for a quick call. Then best regards, this is your name, contact details, and then in the post subscription. So what do you think if the customer has a requirement of as looking for a new consultant to help them implement it? What are the chances? I think chances are 80%.